G'day YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. As always, your host Squidly back for another review for you. How are you all doing? It's been a while, I know. I've been a bit lazy with my reviews lately. So today we have got a review for you. We are looking at the Augvape Intake Dual, collaboration between Augvape and Mike Vapes. So this is another Mike Vapes product. It seems like every week there's a Mike Vapes product. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive down, we'll take a quick look around this thing, then we will jump back up top here, we'll do the flavour, cloud production, airflow, all that good shit that you have come to love and expect from the Friday Vape Club. So stick around, watch this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to smash that like button, links to social media down below, give them a follow as well if you wouldn't mind, and let's get into this. All right, here we have a closer look at the Augvape Intake Dual. So it is a 26mm in diameter RTA. It is made of 304 stainless steel. In fact, it's superior stainless steel, hey? I didn't even know there was such a thing, but this one is superior to all other stainless steels. So quick look around the outside. As you can see, I've got this lovely rainbow color. Up the top here, you do have an 810 drip tip. It is a friction fit drip tip, O-rings on the inside, so your custom 810 drip tips will fit. You do have some nice knurling around the top here, makes it very easy to open up the top cap. Quarter turn, opens up your fill ports, massive fill ports in there. Grommet underneath just really creates that nice seal for you. Half turn, quarter turn, done and dusted, locked into place. Up here are your airflow slots. So this is a top airflow RTA. The benefit of that meaning it will not leak out the bottom like a fucking sieve. But yeah, your airflow up here, it is very easy to adjust. You just turn the AFC. What happens on one side happens on the other as usual. The way the airflow gets down through the chamber and onto your coils is pretty unique. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Here you have your chimney section. You can see intake there, the dual underneath. That's your glass section and your chimney section with the standard glass. It'll hold about 4 mils of juice. And then with the bubble glass, which it does come with as well, you will get around about 5.8 mils. Fuck me, that's a lot of juice. Underneath, you have Mike Vapes, and then all the usual shit underneath. Gold-plated 510 pin. You do have a peak insulator there as well, and it does protrude a little bit. It's not massively protrusive. All right, let's take a look inside this deck, shall we? This is the underneath of that chimney section. You can see you've got those air hole slots on the top there. Well, they align with these air columns on the deck section. So your airflow comes down through here and then it comes out into the coils that way. So you're getting this sort of underneath bottom sort of side airflow for the coils. These are just some coils I've got installed. I'm not going to do a generic build video on this because it's pretty easy. There's a coil cutting tool in a kit. Just snip, drop, tighten. That's where your coils sit when you install them. You can see the airflow slots right there. You do have Allen keys to tighten up your coil legs. And there's a little bit of an issue with that I found because I've got, you know, a bigger ohm reader. It just made it a little bit more difficult to get these grub screws in and out. Your wick chamber is right here. So that's where the legs of the cotton go. And then down here, you can see this little slot at the bottom right there, that little slot right there. That is for your juice. That's your juice channel that comes in, hits the wicks, and then capillary action up to your coils. So that's a quick look around the deck. There is not much to this thing. It is very simple, very easy to install your coils. All right, so let's take a look at the packaging. All right, here we have the packaging for the Augvape Intake RTA Dual Mike Vapes. On top there, I've got the rainbow one. Yay! Doesn't say anything about my sexual orientation at all, just got a rainbow one, okay? So that's the front. On the back, you've got the kit contents, usual back of box bullshit, some authenticity, so on and so forth. Oh, You get a whole load of stuff with this thing, all right? So let's get into this. You get a warranty card. You get a user manual. You get a spare bubble glass section, which I said takes around that 6 mils of juice. You get a coil cutting tool. So you simply just chuck your coil legs in there, snip, snip, and you get the coil legs to pretty much about 90%, 95% of the height that they should be. You get a bag of stuff. In this bag of stuff, there's some cotton. Get rid of that. But you get some extra grub screws, you get some coils, some O-rings, and a key from Mr. Allen. The Augvape Intake RTA Dual. Let's jump back up top and do the pros, the cons, the price, and if I think this is the best or the worst device ever. So we had a quick look around the Augvape Intake. What we're gonna do is we are gonna take it for a fucking toot. I have got a set of coils in here. They are coming out to 0.12. Oh yeah. On my Gen. Love the Gen. This thing is sensational. Inside here, I have got some coil turd peach tea lemonade. Ooh wee. If you haven't tried this, it is like liquid crack. I swear to God, so fucking good. So sitting at 70 watts, let's fucking pump it out. Oh yeah, see that shit? Clouds, bro, clouds. Okay, you know what time it is, guys. Flavour, cloud production, airflow.
Flavour, cloud production, airflow.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the flavour first. I was kind of a little bit disappointed in this. I like the original single coil RTA. I think they had a lot more flavour. It's not bad for a top airflow RTA. Don't get me wrong. The flavour is pretty good for an RTA, and I would give it maybe around about a 7.5 out of 10. It's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. And given that it's a top airflow, that's pretty fucking good, 7.5 out of 10. So flavour is okay. The airflow is very smooth. I was very surprised given the airflow has such a large path to travel. Got to in through the top, down, then around and up under your coils. And usually with a large airflow path, that can create turbulence, and then turbulence can create, you know, not smooth airflow, and sometimes you don't get the best flavor. So yeah, airflow was pretty bloody good. Wide open and enjoying the shit out of it. And cloud production, boom, as you saw, fucking clouds, bro. So this thing, yeah, it ticks all 3 boxes. I just spat everywhere. Hopefully that doesn't show up on camera, but that is highly embarrassing. Apologies. All right, so let's get into the pros and cons, shall we?
Pros.
We spoke about the flavour, cloud production, and airflow, so 3 pretty big pros for this. Some other pros, we've got this top fill system, nice quarter turn, makes it simple to get on and off. I love that it comes with an 810 drip tip that I can put my own custom drip tips in there. That's pretty bloody good. Top airflow means it doesn't leak. So there's another pro. These fucking pros are just building up here. So it takes 4 mils of liquid, which is pretty cool. And then with the bubble glass, you're getting like 6 mils of fucking liquid. That is awesome. Very simple to install your coils as well. So sometimes they, you know, can be fiddly with deck posts and having to put 2 coils in a shared space. You don't have any of that shit with this. Literally drop your coils in, screw the fuckers in, and you're done. And they give you a coil cutting tool, so you get your coils at the right fucking length. Sensational. And I think the last one, like aesthetically, yeah, sure, it's rainbow, so, you know, don't hold that against me that I got a rainbow one, but, you know, it looks pretty good. I'm a fan of it. I like the way it looks. The design, the aesthetics, yeah, everything's coming up trump. Bloody beautiful. Pros, pros, pros. But what about cons, Squidly? Let's get into the cons.
Cons.
Kind of aren't really many. In fact, there's only one con that I had with this, and that is the hex screws or your Allen keys. I found that I use a big, it's the, I can't remember what it is, the Tab 21, but it's quite a large ohm reader. And when I've got the, when I have the atomizer deck on there, you can't turn the Allen key all the way around. You've kind of got to do your half turns. And that was a little bit frustrating. It would have been a lot better had they just given me like flatheads or Phillips heads for this, and I don't know why they couldn't. That's pretty much the only con for me. That was the only little fiddly bit that I found with this. Apart from that, everything else is a dream. Dropping coils in, wicking it up, filling it up. It's just beautiful. And the vape experience, sensational. So yeah, pretty good all around RTA. So let's get into the price for this, shall we?
Price.
So what is the Augvape Dual by Mike Vapes? Gonna set you back. A little bit of Google foo around the internet. I found it online for around about that $31 US. That's about, what, 42, 45 bucks here in Australia. So 45 bucks for a top airflow. You've got to minimize leaking. It's pretty bloody sensational. So if I had to give it a rating out of best device ever, worst device ever, nothing in between, just best or worst, it does fit into that best category. I can't give it in the middle. That's the problem. Is it good? Yeah, it is. Do I love it? No, I don't. So take that with a grain of salt. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy it. Like always, YouTube, please like, please share, please subscribe. And remember, keep it cloudy. Thanks for watching.
A Gutter Slut production.